Some places whisper their history, a gentle echo of lives once lived. Others, they make sure you hear it, an echoing chord that vibrates through time. From a black mist caught on a quiet staircase to a light that flickered on with uncanny intelligence in an empty house, and an Estes Method session that stopped us cold in our tracks, we're revisiting 3 Missouri locations with deep history and unexplained activity. These aren't secondhand stories. We were there. We felt it. We experienced it for ourselves. Hello, friends. My name is Marcia, and this is Midwest Ghost Hunters. After years of traversing shadows and seeking answers in forgotten corners, I've learned that some places don't give up their secrets easily. They hold on to them, guarding fragments of lives that refuse to fade. The Bingham Waggoner Estate, the Dillingham Lewis House, and the Ray County Historical Society. These aren't just Missouri sites. They're places where the past isn't merely preserved. It actively lingers, breathing life into dusty halls. In each one, we found moments that made us stop, question, and truly rethink what we thought we knew. Built in the mid-1800s in Independence, Missouri, the Bingham Waggoner Estate stands as a testament to history. It's known for its deep ties to the Civil War, a pathway for the overland trails, and perhaps something else entirely, a persistent echo of lives that unfolded within its elegant walls. The estate takes part of its name from famed Missouri artist Caleb George Bingham, who purchased it in 1864. Though Bingham owned the estate for only 6 years, it was here he created one of his most iconic works, Order No. 11. In 1879, the property was sold to William and Peter Waggoner, remaining in their family until 1976. The Waggoner family's fortune came from their flour mill across the street, which produced Queen of the Pantry, once considered the best baking flour in the country. Only one death is officially recorded within the home, William Waggoner, who passed from natural causes in 1921. Yet visitors to this grand estate claim to hear the hushed tones of men talking in empty rooms, and describe seeing a spectral woman in white. Our investigation reached deep into the estate's past. While exploring the basement, a space once bustling with staff, we captured 2 distinct EVPs. These disembodied voices, we believe, were those of a stable hand or domestic help, perhaps lingering remnants of their daily routines, still coming and going through the basement as they once did.
At least in that room.
Somebody just whispered, I thought. Who's down here with us? Can you tell us your name? But it was in the quiet solitude of the attic, on the winding staircase, that something truly profound occurred. We captured a black mist. It wasn't a trick of the light, no stray flashlight beam, and certainly none of us were present in that exact spot. We've analyzed enough light play to recognize the difference. What was it? A fleeting manifestation? A veil lifting, however briefly, between worlds? It was a moment that underscored the elusive nature of what we pursue, leaving us with more questions than answers. From the quiet elegance and historical grandeur of the Bingham Waggoner Estate, we moved on to a home with a more intimate history, one that, despite its more modest origins, proved no less active. In Blue Springs, the Dillingham Lewis House has its own stories to tell, and some of them don't wait for an invitation to make their presence known. In Blue Springs, the Dillingham Lewis House has stood for over a century, and lately it feels very much alive. Morgan Dillingham, a prosperous farmer and businessman, built this small home in 1906. After his wife's passing in 1928, Narcissa Lewis purchased the property, residing there until her death in 1947. It's widely believed that Miss Lewis herself is the spirit who lovingly haunts this house. Staff and visitors alike report startling encounters, seeing the distinct apparition of a woman looking out the window, Closet doors open and close with no visible trigger. People describe being touched by unseen hands, a cold brush or a gentle tap. The echo of phantom footsteps resonates in the empty rooms. And most curiously, a gentleman's top hat mysteriously moves from room to room on the second floor. While conducting EVP sessions on the main floor, we caught several audio recordings that seemed to signal an intelligent haunting. These weren't random noises. They felt responsive, almost conversational. It suggested a consciousness, a lingering personality still rooted within the home.
Can you tell us what your name is?
What about Mr. Dillingham? Is he here? Is there anything you'd like for us to know? But then, something truly unexpected occurred. While sitting in the vacant historic hotel next door, keeping watch, a light on the second floor of the home mysteriously came on. No one was inside. We captured it from 2 different camera angles. This wasn't a faulty bulb or an electrical surge. This was intelligent. It felt like a deliberate act, a clear message from an unseen presence. While we were not able to document all the recorded claims of paranormal activity, the things we did capture left us without conventional explanation. The Dillingham Lewis House has an intimate, personal haunting, a spiritual fingerprint woven into its very fabric, clinging to a family and a life that mattered within its walls. Our final stop takes us to the Ray County Historical Society, a building with a layered and complex past. Once a poorhouse, then a jail, and now a museum. But something inside doesn't seem to care what name the building goes by. This was where things started to become intense, a place that felt increasingly alive, a place that seemed to actively resist our presence. Originally built as a county poor farm in 1910, it transitioned to a nursing home in the 1960s before finally becoming the Ray County Museum several years later. Despite its history as a poor farm and jail, there are no known claims of mistreatment or abuse during its long history. Residents were typically poor individuals with no family to care for them, and everyone on the farm was required to work to ensure the facility remained self-sustaining. Through the years, there have been claims from visitors and staff of hearing disembodied voices echoing in the quiet halls. Even more unsettling are the reports of seeing shadowy figures darting just out of sight, particularly in the maze-like basement area. We held 2 intense Estes Method sessions, pushing the boundaries of communication with the unseen. The responses we received during both sessions strongly indicated an intelligent haunting. This wasn't mere residual energy. This was something that could understand us, responding with a profound awareness to our questions.
Joey, can we help you in any way?
Get me out.
Can you tell us what he is wearing?
Brown suit.
Let's talk about the man in the brown suit some more. What color of hair does he have?
Your color.
In the world is he going?
But then, during our second session, something truly bizarre occurred. The video on our static cameras mysteriously failed. The audio, however, kept running. It felt like a deliberate act, a conscious decision by an unseen presence. It felt like something didn't want to be seen. The air grew heavy, thick with a silent resistance. The sense of being watched, of being in the presence of something powerful and perhaps unwilling to be fully revealed, was very real.
Somebody's here.
Okay, we are up here, upstairs now. We were told in the basement that There were a few of you up here.
We can make him appear. He's at the stairs.
Who's at the stairs?
He's always there.
What's his name?
3 places, 3 profoundly different experiences. One persistent question we always return to, a question that resonates long after we've packed up our equipment. What's really out there? And how much of it do we truly want to know? If you've visited any of these locations, or if you've experienced something you can't explain, let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your stories, your encounters of the unknown. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's a good time. There's more adventures ahead, more secrets waiting to be unveiled. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and may the truth reveal itself in the shadows.